from the issuer perspective that you were kind of speaking to, right? Because if it is saying, and I do interpret it the way that you do, that a lot of the secondary aspects of it aren't investment contracts, but from the issuer side, there's trouble. It'll really come down to, can these projects then survive without that third-party issuer element, right? And it kind of will act as almost a pseudo decentralization test.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating to see where everybody goes, to me, because it's a case of, if Ripple's it's odd to me, because if you think about it as somebody organizing a project and you say, here, we're going to think about this rational like grown-ups, and we're going to look for people who agree with the things that we're trying to encourage with our project, and we're going to shy away from the people that hate what we're trying to do and would discourage us. And so we'll talk to them. If you want to create these tokens and just dump them on a market somewhere, on an exchange to anonymous people programmatically, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. And to me, it's a little weird ideologically or philosophically, but that appears to be what they said.
Hey, Bob, quick question. How long do you think until like a grayscale type of fund? I know like the last time a grayscale fund got launched, I looked at some of those emails. It looked like it took about like 30 days maybe from like the initial email to like getting that thing live, or maybe it was much longer and I just am missing that. But how long do you think till like some type of funds and other ways of purchasing XRP?
JB, that's your question for Bob Way today?
Yeah, I have no idea because I'm not in that business.
All right, I'm jumping in. Footnote 15.5. The court holds only that Ripple's sales of XRP to the institutional buyers were offers and sales of investment contracts. To the extent the SEC instead argues that Ripple actually sold investment contracts to the public and used the institutional buyers as underwriters, the court rejects that argument.
I find this is really interesting because if you look up the word institutional, you'll find 59 entries on the document. And if you look up the word secondary, you'll find 5. One of the things that I don't know that we fully know yet is just because they sold to an institution doesn't mean that they violated a security law. If that institution was registered as a securities broker provider, then that's perfectly legal if the forms are filed correctly. So to me, just kind of stepping outside the box here, I feel like what this does is set up the terms of the settlement, because now we know what the leverage is and where everything stands. And I think there's something to be gained on both sides from getting a settlement, because with this ruling and with these parameters, you could probably find a favorable outcome, especially for secondary sales of XRP, for the ruling to go move forward. And this would probably be not so great for a lot of other projects out there who had the ICOs.
Ben Baggins, what we were just saying, at the bottom of the order, the decision to give the media and the SEC their winning headlines.
Yep, 100%. In other words, it doesn't surprise me, because we've been talking about the split ruling for a while, and there has to be some meat on the table for both sides.
Also, if it allows the SEC to retain some leverage against other projects that they want to go after.
Maybe I should tweet, "Congratulations, Gary Gensler. You won."
Do it.
So, Mr. I, that section you just read, that the footnote 15 at the bottom of page 22, where it says the court rejects that argument, is that a strong statement, or is that just you didn't win? Does that mean, is that a stronger statement than saying, oh, there's facts here and we just need to get more data and do this at a trial? When you reject something, that seems like you're coming down with your actual opinion here. You don't need more data.
Rejects is a pretty strong word for a judge to use. Unless, is she commenting on the part of the motion that she denied for the SEC? Because it is a question of fact. But she's rejecting it to the extent that questions of fact exist and they're not entitled to summary judgment for that.
Well, it's the one that you read, to the extent that the SEC instead argues that Ripple actually sold investment contracts to the public and used institutional buyers as underwriters. The court rejects that argument.
Right.
So that means there's nothing, no facts outstanding. You're just wrong.
Rejected.
So that's good. Every time they issue a statement like that, that's clearly a win for Ripple and a loss for the SEC. That's not a wait and see, right?
It's cool that they called XRP a digital token. That's interesting.
I'm wondering if this mix of rulings, does it satisfy that thing that David said about they don't want to slam the door behind them, but they are willing to do it if they have to? I actually don't know. I'm wondering because I always wonder what was he saying when he said that? What does it mean to slam the door behind you to the rest of crypto? Does this do that? Or did that mean a settlement? I was just throwing it out there.
I don't know, Saul. It sounds like it's TBD.
Yeah, a lot of it's going to come down to like the legal analysis that she's making and how, the officials at the SEC feel about trying to then, make another complaint with this being on the record with jurisdiction. There's a lot of complexities that will go into it. But her legal explanations are very, impressive, right? Like even in this one bullet point, she says, the court holds only that a common enterprise existed between Ripple and the institutional buyers, right? And so she goes into clear language to explain why it only applies to these institutional buyers, and so how the regulators are then going to look at, every other situation, transaction or scheme is what she's really limiting the complaints to.
I'm just happy that this really clears a path for Ripple to set up their IPO. I don't see this going to trial. They spent $100 million. What's a fine? And Bob, compared to, I don't want to say compared to ETH, but okay, let's say the Ripple's early sales that she granted versus the future ones. What amounts are we talking, or a ballpark? These can't be ginormous fines.
I don't know how they determine the fines. It wasn't ginormous.
Yeah, not the fines, but
money.
What's the amount of sales that we got?
So, keep in mind, when we were a dozen, 15 people there at Ripple, and we got investor money. When you're in a startup, $5 or $6 million is huge, and I don't remember how long it took us to take that much money, right? So we're in single-digit millions at maximum for a lot of these transactions.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and so the scale that we're at now, where Ripple's spending $100 million defending this lawsuit, completely dwarfs all of the the dollar value of stuff that came in from institutional investors in the first few years.
I always thought it was interesting. A couple of months ago, when Brad said, "When we're done with this, we'll have spent $200 million." So I wonder if they're already calculating that settlement in, and they kind of know what they're going to be paying.
So everybody has brought up the fair notice, and she goes over this, that she rejects that. So what the fair notice kind of had to do with the Hinman confusion, right? So are they not going to be able to use that to try and have a defense to the institutional
That would be
sales?
at a trial. You can use that. The judge isn't to decide that in these motions. This is about whether or not,
okay.
The security sale happened.
Okay, because I'm reading here and it says the court rejects defendants' fair notice and vagueness defenses as to the institutional sales.
Well, to me, early on, you sell a security, To me, those rules and laws have always been clear. It's how you raise the money. So maybe she just rejected that they weren't, they were on notice of how to properly raise money.
I think she does go on to say that the Howey laws are clear. So I think you're right there. That is just reading that it's rejected. I'm well, what defense are they going to use now for the institutional sales? But you think they can probably still try and use
you
that?
got to convince a jury. but I don't even want to speculate about that because I don't think we're going to trial. But if we do, we'll talk to the attorneys about that. But Bob, again, I don't want you to comment on the ETH stuff, but is it safe to assume that when ETH raised money through what we've, been focusing on, was that in the tens to like the hundreds of millions of dollars?
It was more the way I remember it than what Ripple would sell, because the way I remember that with ETH was they were basically selling for Bitcoin, right? So a lot of money, a lot of early Bitcoiners.
Mr. I, on the
wait, Cash, can you hear Bob?
Institutional sales underwritten contracts.
Cash, can you hear me?
728 million. So
Cash, can you hear us?
On record amount that they have in the.
All right, Cash, I got to drop you. You got to come back.
So I mean, the early ETH was mostly swapping Bitcoin for ETH, and so of course you can mark that to market and count up how many millions of dollars that was. But Bitcoin market was less liquid at that point too. So you can score it really high, and then I'll remind everybody that shortly after that happened, when Vitalik and the ETH project thought they were rich, they actually held a lot of those Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin price crashed, and they weren't so rich after that too. So it's this part of being ideologically pure and holding all of your assets in crypto sometimes is good and sometimes it's bad. So had they sold off to dollars, they would have had a more stable project, but would they have been liable for other things? It's a weird case, but the numbers were huge in that time. Like, for example, other projects that we don't really come up a lot in the discussion in the XRPL community. Filecoin, right? Filecoin was an add-on to the IPFS project that had already been going for years that had no token at all. And then somebody came to them and said, hey, we want to do a Filecoin, and we'll use IPFS as an excuse to have utility for this new coin that we're doing. They raised like $200 million off the bat selling these Filecoin things. So that's the scale of that. It was like 10x what anybody would conceive of getting from equity investors in Silicon Valley at that time.
And just want to say the headlines are already beginning. CoinDesk article: sale of XRP on exchanges, not investment contracts. Court rules in SEC case against Ripple. So look at that headline trying to confuse people.
Split the baby. Split the baby.
Something I want to approach with the the speakers here. Does this mean that Ripple will have to register for future sales of XRP to institutions? And will Ripple ever sell to exchanges again, or will it all just go to ODL? And the reason I bring this up is because if Ripple does not ever sell to exchanges again, especially because of the institutional sales issue, that might make XRP that much more sought after.
Hey, real quick, guys. I just want to say big shout out to all the friends that are on stage and people that are in the listeners. There's a post that you had put up, Mr. Intuitive, on the Nest. I'm just trying to see which one it was. I think it was for the Brad Garlinghouse party. But basically, there's a either compromised account or a spoofed account for Joe Katz. This posting, like, go to this claimxrp.org.com site or whatever. I just looked it up. It was registered 2 days ago. So everybody in the space needs to find the post in question, look for the fake kill cats, and get that account. Get them out of here, because basically that's a scam. And I was able to go through and see a number of other XRP sites that they've had for months that are all cookie cutter, just like every other scam. They all use the same assets, so it's very easy to find their whole network, right? But yeah, be careful out there. There's going to be a lot of nonsense, a lot of very spurious claims, and just be wary, even if you see people, online that are like certified or whatever, trust but verify out here, y'all. So,
I blocked him. Meese in the house. We're buds, by the way. I blocked them too. Everybody else should block them so Elon can take them down. Anything with Brad Garlinghouse's picture on it is almost universally
Bob,
scammed.
I'm still waiting for the Bob Way scams to come across my screen. I will nuke them ASAP.
Oh, cool. Let me know when you see them. I don't think I'm as famous as I was when they were popping up every couple of days. But I'm a cheap bastard. I don't give away any of my personal XRP.
Well,
but the one thing I want to just reply to something you said way earlier, Mr. Intuitive, which I hope you're right that this clears the way for a Ripple IPO because
Bobby's got those shares
stock, and So,
well, Bob, as early as you were in Bitcoin, they could have avoided all these security sales, and they could have just asked Bobby Way to fund them.
It would have been nice.
Now, Bob, what do you think about in the XRP community for a while, especially this guy XRP Shiz, who we've all loved, but he disappeared? Always had a song, "Don't Wait Till It Happens." And after this ruling, there's a lot of tweets going around. Uphold is down. Nobody can buy it. And we know there's a scarcity of XRP out there and the availability.
I think this is good.
I'm really hoping that this will mean Coinbase and Bitstamp and some of the others will relist XRP.
Wow,
that would be amazing, because really that restriction of dollars moving into XRP from the U.S. has been crippling, right?
You talked about 6 months ago how a lot of people forget that a lot of the movement that's been happening inside the XRP ledger in terms of liquidity has not been from the United States.
Exactly. I mean, because it's really hard to buy from the United States. So that's the most major thing to me. When I looked at that, I thought that's huge. We can get those exchanges back on, because quite frankly, the reason the exchanges would love to take those fees, right? That's a lot of money, trading dollars for XRP from Americans. They'd love to take those fees. They just don't want the consequences of being called illegal security traders. And if this clears that up for them, yay, verily.
I just went back in time to a Bloomberg article that wanted to rub it in. Cryptocurrency XRP is in free fall with exchanges delisting coin.
I also have breaking news from XRPP.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the chalice from the palace has the brew that is true. That's what he just said at 11:46.
What's crazy is that the Canadian exchange relisted it the other day. Yesterday. It makes you think that they fucking give them the escrow on that side so it can be loaded, ready to go.
Well, for all you decoders out there, that message we've been hearing forever: price before law. Does that mean maybe law is from the legislation and politicians? And look at the runway XRP has in between now and then.
Beans.
Mr. I'm gonna drop down so you can bring more people up, because I'm sure you're requesting.
That's fun. I'm looking forward to listening to you two in my ear as I lay down in bed later after Troomers Only. Keep up your spaces, Savage. 305 Miami.
Thank you, my brother.
I feel like Coinbase is sitting on 5 wallets with, I think, 330 million XRP.
And just to tell everybody, not that I predicted it, but Troomers Only tonight. We're covering FedNow, but we're going to have to cover this in the beginning. Fred Rispoli's going to hop on, give his 2 cents. Bob, if you're around 7:30 EST, would love you to hop on too, even though we just had and are having an amazing, unrecorded, spontaneous space. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you missed it.
Oh, right. That's tonight.
Tonight, 7:30 EST. We're going to do Fed. We're pushing FedNow till a little after, but we're definitely covering this in the beginning. Say what you want. Come if you want. We're happy to have you.
I will actually be there. I really want to listen. I'm not sure I have anything new to add, but if I do, I will request to speak. But I'm looking forward to. I hope Brad was serious about this party. Looking forward to going someplace, meeting with all of you fine folks, and celebrating this win for I think everyone. I think the entire cryptosphere was meant to be self-empowering for just regular people, and I think this reinforces.
They hated us. They made fun of us, and look at that. Ripple spends $100 million and potentially saves the industry so it can move forward.
Woohoo!
We need Beans' take. How are we feeling, Beans?
I feel very blessed. I think, I haven't gotten into the minutia. It's not really my strength exactly what happened today, although it seems we got some good news. So, my only take is that, we waited a long time for some good news. It doesn't seem to me like the journey is over yet. It seems like there are more partnerships. It seems like there's more things to be rolled out, much more so in terms of functionality with XRP. But that, along the way, it's good to give ourselves some heart, some encouragement, that we made it at least to this stage, thank God. And not to get too high, and before Pride comes the fall, who knows exactly what comes next, but that, at least for waiting out this long tribulation, today is a day I think we should give ourselves a little encouragement, a little pat on the back before moving forward, because we did wait a long time for a ruling like this, and many quiet days, and many words spilled on Spaces and on Twitter speculating, and at least some part of that speculation and some part of that doubt has been mitigated today. So I think it's an important day to take heart before moving forward.
Beans, it sounds like you're saying the end is the beginning, and I hope we won't get too high, but I hope you can chief on some J's in that wilderness.
Well, to be honest with you, that is a practice that I have foregone, although to each their own in terms of that. But certainly, if that's something people wish to do to celebrate, and that's what they feel, and that's what their mentors tell them is best, then by all means. For me, I'm just got a little smile, drinking a little coffee, feeling up. So it's a good day, in the words of a cartoon bear. Today is.
Well, they say practice makes perfect, so don't drop the ball. Baggins?
Hey, so I just posted the Jumbotron Digital Asset Investor post. I was just told that one exchange is going to be relisting XRP imminently. Strap in, folks! !
Ooh.
Let's go.
Tell me that it's some good news. We might not just have some breathing room. We might have a little bit of gas going to the flame.
Bobby,
that would be awesome. I'm a little envious of all the people who aren't U.S. people who can actually buy now before all the U.S. people get a chance. But
we're up 27%.
Bobby, drinks on you tonight, Bobby.
Oh, well, hopefully. I'm going to step down now, and I'm going to listen in, but always great to get a chance to talk to you, Mr. I. And I'll see you later this evening. It sounds like.
We all have your back, and we know you have us. We're looking forward to the future. We'll talk soon.
Appreciate it.
Bob the Builder, one of the originals, NOG.
So you're still bullish? You're still bullish on a settlement now? Or maybe even more bullish on a settlement now?
Listen, I just don't see what the point of a trial is when we got what we needed. Ripple got what they needed. The market got what they needed.
Very
and
reasonable.
even if it does go to trial, I don't really know that issue too well. Maybe it's a needed issue to be decided for the industry, but it seems like you cleared up the early sale issue, you cleared up the secondary sale issue. So even if that does go to trial, can't see that affecting the industry that much.
Remember, John Deaton always said there were two teams: the trial team and the settlement team. I'm going to borrow DAIs. I'd be betting dimes to donuts. The settlement team is in talks right now about terms and conditions.
Oh yeah, and there's definitely always a trial team and a settlement team. That is 100%.
I just want to say one thing. I just want to say thank you to everybody. And there wasn't a greater feeling in the world than to call a couple people that I had told about XRP and let them know that something was happening today. I started crying like a baby, and I'm going to get off stage, but I wouldn't not be here if it wasn't for all you guys pulling me along and you making those little videos and saying, come to the finish line, everybody, and then Bob Way's here, and I think weird stuff that makes me smile, I already connect for to us, and now I'm like right next to you, so I think that's super groovy, and I'm hopping off here because there's way more people, and I love that Beans was on here. I feel like it's the Academy Award. Look, there's Gardy. I mean, it's like all of you back, man. Jesus, you said hop up here, and I'm celebrating just this little win. I mean, the green candle. So I'm out. So thank you.
Okay. Kansas, I've loved riding this journey with you too, talking to you almost every day. Save some tears for when we all meet up and have that proper party.
Amen. Yep.
If you're not following Kansas, you got to follow Kansas.
Oh, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I'm out. Kansas
is my girl. If somebody calls Mr. I out into space, she comes right out swinging.
I do. So anyway, thanks you guys.
Wow, guys. What a day. Unexpected. 7:13. We knew what was coming, guys. We knew what was coming.
Kyle is mute at this point. It's almost like there's no point because all the big stuff's been talked about. It'd be better just to skip all that cost and just make a settlement.
Baggins, I'm bringing up. Let him connect. I'm bringing up our brother from Saudi Arabia, the oil money, the man who told us all along the United States doesn't concern the rest of the world. December, give us those good vibes. Push-up start on Monday. Well, how are we feeling? Uh-oh. December, we can't hear you.
His wheel is still turning.
Wow.
For me.
He's coming back up.
Connection issues. And he's gone.
Wow, guys. What a day. I'm really surprised, though, about the that rhetoric we've had for a while. It's the initial reaction and then digest. The price pumped before anyone could read it.
Yes, it did. It was all those SEC employees buying up.
I would think of the court clerks.
Court clerks.
I'm really interested to see what the SEC's next action is.
I mean, I would assume Ethereum, but who knows?
Hi, guys. Congratulations.
December, my brother from another mother with that oil money.
Amen. Yes, congratulations, everyone. I'm sorry, but fuck Biden, fuck Gary Gensler, and the one who nominated him to be the chairman of the SEC. Fuck the conspiracy. We follow the money, all the money in the world. It's just a good day.
December, that's why we have international friends, for you guys to fuck our country for us.
We didn't do anything, man. I'm just with you guys. I'm so happy to be with you guys. It's so good. It's very lovely day. It's Thursday. It's so... I love you, Mr. Intuitive. I love you so much. You know that. You are my big brother. I love you, man. And I don't want to forget XRPP as well. You know what? I'm so happy. I cannot even speak that much. I just want to tell you guys, I'm with you. I'm happy with you. I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I'm with you guys, okay? Just cheer up. That's it.
December, we love you. Push-up start Monday. But right now, Rob Cunningham, the cool show. We stuck it to them. Early sales were securities. Who cares? Secondary sales do not look like securities.
They get the bunch. Bunch after bunch from the community, from the John Deaton. They make us doubt each other, but we don't care. We are here. How many one person now? 1,400 listener.
We love you, December.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day.
Rob Cunningham.
Mr. I, brother, I could not let this moment of posterity pass without at least saying, I love you, brother. You're an OG. You're just a cool guy, a badass, and a leader in your own right, man. And I tell you, for me personally, I get a little philosophical here. More than anything, the wealth of new relationships, people we would have never met, the courage of our faith and our conviction and making us question and re-examining everything about our inner constitution, in addition to the actual constitutional law that just got upheld today of letting, justice reign. I tell you, brother, this is a wealth beyond riches kind of a day. And you think about the implications of this going forward on a global basis for the unbanked, for the corrupted system that's going to be hollowed out now for interoperability and efficiency and inclusion and just fairness. I mean, I don't give a damn about the candle. I give a damn about the fact that the right thing got done. And it's just amazing to me.
This isn't even the real candle. This is just pre-funk.
I agree. I agree, guys. But hey, I'm just rich and blessed by everybody in this community. I think, we'll be family for life because we've found a common bond, and whatever it takes, that which doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And we are one damn hell of a strong army. That's all I got to say.
I love it, Rob. Before I realized you were saying you were rich because of the community, I thought you were about to say, I'm rich, bitch.
I'll try to keep that humble pie as close to my desk as I can.
Love you, Robbie.
Mr. I want to circle back to something I said earlier, just for a second. I feel like the terms and conditions of the settlement are really going to dictate what's going to happen going forward, because it makes sense with clarity that, and I say clarity loosely, but that if these exchanges start to relist, they're going to pull some profit just based on the demand. But if Ripple only starts to really only put XRP into ODL and doesn't sell to exchanges, we might find a scarcity situation. And if we do get a settlement and we do have scarcity, that's going to create some interesting opportunities for people and a different situation that we've never seen before.
Mr. I, there's a guy here called Fish Tingley. He's my homie. If you may, give him the mic.
All right. All right, guys, and welcome here. I'm going to take the mic here, and we're going to go over everything that happened because there's a lot of bullish news that just came up. There's a lot of bullish news that appeared, and a lot of you guys might not be knowing exactly what had happened. So, as you guys know, throughout the entire lawsuit, the Ripple SEC case, there is a lot of things going on, and we have officially gotten a ruling on summary judgment deeming XRP not a security. Now, this comes as a shocker, specifically since a lot of people were curious as to when is there going to be a ruling, when is the ruling going to be placed, when are we going to get the news that, whether XRP is a security or not, and today we have officially got that. So that is the breaking news that we're talking about here. That is exactly what is going on. And again, this is crazy, to be honest. It's like shocking to a lot of people. It is bullish. Just XRP is going to make a lot of money. And if we look at the entire cryptocurrency space right now, the entire cryptocurrency market is in the green, right? So, Akoria, welcome to the stream, guys. If you haven't already, tap the like button, tap the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hit 50 likes, or 2 likes from 50, so let's hit 50 likes. And let me know where you guys are all speaking from. So where are you guys right now? Are you in the States? Are you in Europe? Where are you from? And let's jump into a bit of a recap of exactly what happened as of recently. And we do always put the post right here. So let's get right into that. If I can just set this up real quick. I'm going to record a video on the spot as well. Rocky Fellow says AU. All right, guys. I'm actually from Canada. All right, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the Crypto Geek channel. Today is a big day because officially we got news that the U.S. Judge Netburn, no, not Judge Netburn. It's just Taurus, right? I'm gonna cry. Well, I know, me too. Honestly, guys, this is exciting. This is bullish news, man. I can't believe this. This is literally a game changer right here. Central Coast, Florida. It's the first time I hear that. Alright, guys, this is crazy. The U.S. Judge Taurus Ripple XRP is not a security. And we've talked about this for a very long time, citing the fact that XRP doesn't actually fall under any of the Security Act notices. It's been quite clear that Ripple XRP was just specifically targeted by the communities around it, like the Ethereum Foundation through the William Henry emails, by Swift, through Ripple, because they knew Ripple was its biggest competitor, and they knew that XRP would always surpass Ethereum. So what did they actually end up doing? They ended up going ahead and trying to attack it through the SEC by saying that XRP is originally a security and not a cryptocurrency. Best thing I've ever woke up to. I know, me too. Man, it was a shock, honestly, because I have a lot of family that is in crypto, and most specifically a lot of family that's in XRP. I was literally asleep, and all of a sudden, everybody's coming in my room yelling, XRP, the lawsuit's over. XRP is not a security. It's kind of hyped. Excellent retire plan. Exactly. You know what? You know what, guys? We should do a party. I think we should do relisting soon. We should do a party. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we do the Crypto Geek XRP Moon Party? I think that'd be cool. Where I'll host an event for all you guys. By the way, if you do want to join the Crypto Alliance, which is I've just recently released, we're gonna host like a bunch of conferences just for the community around it. The link is in the description. It's called the Crypto Alliance. They're going to be hosting a party that, for XRP, of course, an XRP party. So, XRP party where only Crypto Alliance members can join. They are preparing it right now. I do have a team that is doing it. So, if you want to join the Crypto Alliance membership, it is right here. I did link it in the description. But, let's go back to this. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's a lot of news. And funny enough, this has been quite clear. It's like 2:45 in the AM Queensland. I'm so excited. I can't sleep. But here it is, guys. XRP as a digital token is not in and of itself a contract, transaction, or scheme that embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract. This has been cited by Judge Torres herself when going ahead and releasing that XRP is not a security and when giving the Ripple win the summary judgment. This is great news. Of course, is fantastic news. Guys, make sure you guys tap the like button. Let's go. Please, please, please. I see 140 of you guys. If every single one of you guys tap the like button, we would be boosting. If you haven't subscribed already, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe because we're always releasing all of the news as soon as it happens. So hit that sub button. Just tap the like button. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. If you want to join the channel membership as well, we'll post exclusive content on there. This is such a blessing. I know. Man, it is so bullish, bro. It is so freaking bullish. Judge Torres also had cited that Ripple sales of XRP would not constitute an offer of investment contracts, and only that institutional sales would be the investment contracts, which make a lot of sense because institutional sales are contracts, and they're quite clearly contracts, even in Ripple's eyes. Houston, we have. Exactly. Houston. What is it? Houston. I forget what it's called. Brad Garlinghouse. But I don't know if you guys noticed, actually, Brad Garlinghouse also put up a tweet recently, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it up right now for us, if I can. Brad Garlinghouse. Houston, we have liftoff. Oh! Judge Torres and Brad. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see this tweet right here. There you go. Here it is. Additionally, just 2 minutes ago, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, cited this. The most important part of this ruling is XRP as a digital token is not in and of itself a contract, transaction, or scheme that embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract. This is now a matter of law. and is not up for trial. So again, this is huge news, guys. We're going to tap the like button on this tweet right here because it's so bullish, because it's going to the moon, because XRP is about to rocket. And you guys can probably tell my voice how hyped I am, and I'm very, very hyped. I'm very excited, and this is a very, very bullish. Now, of course, Brad Gilling has also had cited earlier today that we said in 2020 of December that we were on the right side of law. And we'll be on the right side of history. Thankful to everyone who helped us get to the decision today, one that is for all crypto innovation in the US, and more to come. By the way, guys, there has been a lot of news. Coinbase. There's been a lot of news of Coinbase and other exchanges to possibly list XRP, which is very, very bullish. Got Whale Chart here. Whale Chart right here also putting in his congratulations, saying congratulations to Ripple and the XRP army. So I want to give my biggest congratulations to you guys as well. Congratulations, Crypto Geek family. We have finally made it. Let's go. By the way, if you guys have any questions or statements or whatever you guys want, it's time. The chat's open for you guys. The chat is literally for you guys, not for me. The chat is for you. I want to roll back to what we talked about a couple days ago, which is the Federal Reserve, and how the Federal Reserve has publicly stated that XRP and XLM may be used to facilitate the blockchain aspect of the FedNow payment system. It made a lot of sense that either a settlement or a ruling would have to come prior to then, because of one main element, and that is that Federal Reserve can't use an asset that may be deemed a security. But it's been clear. XRP in and of itself is not a security, which makes XRP a very viable and logical option by the Federal Reserve to be used as part of their FedNow payment system and to be able to implement and proceed with cross-border transactions through the FedNow payment system. It doesn't get more bullish than this, guys. It does not get more bullish than this. You're talking about the FedNow payment system doing this. We're talking about, a lot of companies going ahead and relisting XRP. It doesn't get more bullish than this, guys. On top of all this, just one day ago, Bybit and BitBuy relisted XRP after previously delisting it. This is bullish. This is what we're talking about. This is how it's supposed to be. And we've talked about this for a very long time now, that XRP is only the very beginning, is the settlement, right? Or a win of a ruling. So next steps are relisting on exchanges. Next steps are getting these major partnerships that had left XRP. The Bank of America had also made it clear that they will repartner with Ripple once there is a ruling on XRP to see whether it's a security or not. So we're going to see these major partnerships happening very soon. I'm going to pull this up for you guys to show you guys the Bank of America and Ripple. It's true, guys, though, honestly. Why am I not using Google, bro? Okay. This is very bullish. Very bullish. Let's go ahead and see the price action. Up still, guys. It is pumping. Let's pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Houston, we have liftoff. Yes, we do, my friend. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else is freaking bullish. We're strolling on Twitter here. We're strolling on Twitter here because all the news is literally about XRP anyways. There it is. Right now, there's also a lot of news that Coinbase is going to relist XRP, your favorite cryptocurrency. And specifically, this is because Coinbase has made it clear that once the Ripple SEC lawsuit is over, that they will be listing XRP on their exchange after delisting it. So there it is, guys. The bullish news just keeps on coming back to back to back. The hype is real. XRP is going to moon, and we are all going to be rich. Let's go. This is freaking bullish. Let's look at the price of XRP. And as the price of XRP continuously pumps, I want to quickly remind you guys that you please subscribe to the channel, you smash the like button, and you share this video to your friends and family. Also, watch till the end so you get all of the information. And of course, as always, drop a comment down below because I'll be reading and responding to every single comment. Looking at the current crypto community, Bitcoin up about 1.23% at 30,800, almost 31,000. Of course, all this green pump is because of XRP. It's quite clear that it is a fact that XRP is literally what is making the entire crypto space pump right now. So very, very good news. And let's go ahead and take a quick second, get ourselves a coffee, and roll the sponsor of today's video. Congratulations! Thank you so much, Mr. Pacino. I think that's how you say your name. It's an exciting day. It definitely is an exciting day, my friends. Let's go ahead and... 1 second. Give me a quick second, boys. Just going to grab a video here, record a video for at the same time so you get some good content while I live stream to you guys exactly the bullish news. Alright, guys, and to end off this video, Ripple Lord says if XRP goes parabolic today at $589, will it make you a millionaire or will you still need to bag some more? This is the question of today's video, and it is a very bullish question as well because XRP now may potentially actually hit $589. Now that we got a ruling, things are looking great in terms of where XRP could be, what the price of XRP could be very soon. And I think it's going to be possibly in the 589s, probably in the thousands, specifically when we go ahead and implement these major partnerships. Ripple IPO is now a likely situation. We've also talked about the matter of settlement because maybe Ripple doesn't want to go to trial because it's long and annoying and obnoxious. So the SEC knows they're in a bad position. They're going to be forced to either settle or lose the lawsuit. And the SEC is going to most likely settle and Ripple's going to most likely also settle. So it's a lot of great news that is going on. Now let's go ahead and actually tell you guys that make sure you guys go ahead and follow us on Twitter as we're always posting the news right there. So as you guys can see, all the news gets posted on my Twitter account first, just because it's the quickest. So make sure you guys do follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the social media platforms which are linked in the description. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace. First, relist, second, institutional. So, short term, let's speculate now. You know what? It's okay, 1 second, 1 second. I know. 1 second. By the way, guys, if you guys want to join the membership, we are posting exclusive content on there. You know what? I'm gonna put some. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. One second, boys. Oh, it's pumping. It's pumping. XRP's pumping right there, boys. You guys see that?
Pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up.
Let's go, guys. Show us your dance skills. Let's dance.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Very, very good news. And let's go ahead and take a quick second, get yourself a coffee, and world sponsor of today's video. You can get yourself a coffee. Alright, guys, and to end up this video.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up,
Pump it up. Let's go. Pump it up. Pump it. Guys, make sure you guys go ahead and tap the like button right now. Tap the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Hit the like button, share the live stream. If you haven't already, just so you know, if you haven't already, make sure you guys do check out the Crypto Alliance. We're going to be hosting the first ever XRP party very soon. All you have to do is join the Crypto Alliance or join the membership, the channel membership as well, for exclusive content. We have a load of things for you guys coming very, very soon. If you haven't hit that sub button, make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Uphold is broken in somebody here, and just high volume, exactly. But if you want to buy it, what's it called? If you want to buy XRP, I think you can buy XRP on a different platform called Fair Dust, which I'll link in the description. I think you can buy XRP through this platform right here. I'm gonna send it to you guys. You guys want them?
I'm gonna be right by you. I'm gonna be right by you.
You got to bump it up. Yes, we have waited.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got
To pump it up.
don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Pump it up.
You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Up, 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 up,
Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead right now. Make sure FairDesk actually allows you to go ahead and buy and sell XRP. So if you want to go ahead, and it also offers you the copy trade option. So if you want to copy my trades, because I'm always trading, all you have to do is sign on to FairDesk and click follow. Is it 105 already?
Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taqui taqui, taqui taqui rumba. Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taqui taqui, taqui taqui.
El ritmo que lleva a mover la cabeza y empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper. Toda mi gente se mueve. Mira el ritmo como lo tiene. Hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere.
Purizo que sale de tu traje, trajo panticito pa' que el nene no trabaje. Es que yo me sé lo que ella cree que ella se sabe.
Mi música lo tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así.
Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taqui taqui, taqui taqui rumba.
They say you wanna touch it and tease it and squeeze it. When my piggyback is hungry, my nigga, you need to beat it.
C'est comme ça, ma chérie. La 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 la.
Hey, he said he really wanna see me more. I said we should have a date where at the Lamborghini store. I'm kinda scary, hard to read. I'm like a wizard boy, but I'm a boss bitch. Who you tryna leave me for? Got no class, you bitches is broke still. I be talking cash shit while I'm popping my gold grill. I'm a roll rich bitch and I work like I'm broke still. I love these so fake, but they hate these so
¿Dónde está mi gente? Me fue a bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taqui taqui, taqui taqui.
tight every day, and I know you need a taste. Now, falling in love, give a little, get it well done. Dance around, make a girl wanna run. We keep moving till the sun come up, but get high in the party. It's a fiesta, blow out your candles, have a siesta. We can try, but no one can stop it. Put my talkie once, get my talkie ears on. Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé.
Guys, if you haven't already tapped the like button, or you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do subscribe for the latest news as well. Do that right now. All links are in the description. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, everything.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. We keep moving till the sun come up, but get high in the party. It's a fiesta, blow out your candles, have a siesta. We can try, but no one can stop it. Put my talkie once, get my talkie ears on. Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taki, check out the shape, no shame in that. My girl gotta let you know. Anytime when you pass, I'm a city top class. My girl, my loving it go. When you tip on your toe and you take it low, you're like heart in a volcano. Tell your body hot like lava. Body hot like a lava. Tell your body hot like fire. Heart in a volcano. Tell your body hot like lava. Body hot like a lava. Tell your body hot like fire. Cause in a volcano. I love the way how you're moving, girl. Love the way how we grooving. Show me you're ready for the cruising. Good loving, we ain't losing. I want you to do the thing, come and tell you right now. Split on the floor and show them how. Your technique is outstanding and the way how you hot, girl, you're caught in a volcano. That you moving, me style. a volcano. Tell your body hot like lava. Body hot like a lava. Tell your body hot like fire. Causing a volcano.
XRP is pumping and XO is pumping as well. Imagine the bullish. Guys, make sure you tap the like button, share the stream. You subscribe if you're not subscribed, and of course you let us know what you're doing right now.
When you tip on your toe and you take it low, my girl is a volcano. Tell your body hot like our.
XRP is absolutely pumping, and it's going to pump to $100 based on a prominent analyst. A prominent analyst said that XRP is about to hit $100 today. This is due to officially XRP being deemed a non-security by Judge Torres. Meaning that Ripple basically won the SEC Ripple lawsuit. This is huge news. This is huge news. Make sure you like and follow for more videos. A prominent analyst said that XRP is about to hit $100 today. This is due to officially XRP being deemed a non-security by Judge Torres. Meaning that Ripple basically won the SEC Ripple lawsuit. This is huge news. Make sure you like and follow for more videos. A prominent analyst said that XRP is about to hit $100 today. This is due to officially XRP being deemed a non-security by Judge Torres. Meaning that Ripple basically won the SEC Ripple lawsuit. This is huge news. Make sure you like and follow for more videos. A prominent analyst said that XRP is about to hit $100 today. This is due to just recording a video, boys. So if you do hear me in the background, because I'm recording a video.
Body hot like a lava. Tell your body hot like fire. Causing a volcano. Tell your body hot like lava. Body hot like a lava. Tell your body hot like fire. Causing a volcano. I love the way how you're moving, girl. Love the way how we're grooving. Show me you're ready for the cruising. Good loving, we ain't losing. How you do the things, let me tell you right now. Split on the floor, girl, and show them how. Your technique is outstanding, and the way how you hot, girl, you're causing a volcano. Bedroom movie, me style now your show. Me are the director, you know that go. When you get the good thing from me, girl, watch out because you're causing a volcano. Tell your body hot like lava. Body hot like a lava. Tell your body hot like fire. Causing a volcano. Tell your body hot like lava. Body hot like a lava. Tell your body hot like fire. Causing a volcano.
El negocio socio. De día y de noche me llama. Que quiere de nuevo en mi cama. No fue suficiente una vez. Ahora de día y de noche reclama. Cúcaro más cara de que fue. Ya me tienes contra la pared. Pide una vez, pide dos, pide tres. Otra vez llegamos hasta 10. Cúcaro más cara de que fue. Ya me tienes contra la pared. Pide una vez, pide dos, pide tres. Otra vez llegamos hasta 10.
thing when me give her one time. She loving it so much she a bit pants feed all. I dem a meet and me give her 2 times. That's how when me start see the girl I get wild. 3 times me give her the wickedest one. She loving that style and she love the profile. 4 times me give her that grind. Say well below colors in her mind. Fuego, say the girl about fuego. Anytime she want me to set it on fuego. Say the girl about fuego. Girl said she just can't forget it.
De día y de noche me llama.
Night and day.
Que quiere de nuevo en mi cama.
Ya lo sabes.
No fue suficiente una vez. Ahora de día y de noche reclama. Tu cara más cara de que fue. Ya me tienes contra la pared. Pide una vez, pide 2, pide 3. Otra vez llegamos hasta 10.
Tu cara más cara de que fue. Ya me tenés contra la pared. Pide una vez, pide 2, pide 3. Otra vez llegamos hasta 10.
Se nota ya, se fuma sola la boca ya. Me pide un trago de fruta. Yo sé cómo es que disfruta y cómo le gusta.
A ella le gusta ya.
Se nota, se quita sola la ropa. Si otro shot a la roca. Sé que todo le provoca cuando se aloca.
She might as well be attached to me. Now she can't go a day without chat to me. Said she love the way me give her love naturally. And she can't stay away, snap back to me. She gridlock to me. Fuego. Say the girl about fuego. Anytime she want me, fi set it on fuego. Say the girl about fuego. Girl said she just can't forget it.
De día y de noche me llama.
Night and day.
Que quiere de nuevo en mi cama.
Ya lo sabes.
No fue suficiente una vez. Ahora de día y de noche reclama.
It's actually got on Twitter, so this is, I'll try and show you guys the account. I'll pull up the account, but give me a second. Alright guys, we're gonna end out the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Man, there are 100 tweets on Twitter, all over Twitter, literally. Man, that's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here. I have a bunch of things I have to do right now. I'm bullish on XRP, and I hope you guys are. Big Chief Mike, thank you for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate everybody in the stream. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Play, pump it up one last time. I agree. You know what? Maybe the price will pump if I do that as well. Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know,
Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
you got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up,
Up. Let's go.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
What is it?
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Now it's like 40% of the last game. It's up. Let's see again. 40% already. I still think just holding XRP right now is my back is up so much money today. I'm excited. I don't know. Anybody, let's quickly see the chat box here. At what time you guys are... I should turn off ads. Let me quickly put that off. I'm not so sure how to turn off that they won't show up. There we go. Should never happen again. Sorry for that, guys. Just quickly in the chat box, say what type of the world you're watching from right now. Like, what time is it for you? App to pop up, it's gone. Never happen again.
Good times, I agree. All right, guys, I'm probably gonna end off the stream here. If you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. I have a few videos planned. I have a bunch of things I have to do, and I thought I'd do this quick live stream. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and peace.